6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to PRTC TV and our coverage of the 49th District Basketball Tournament from Clay County High School. Along with Mark Sulfridge, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Hunter Carroll, my name's Brian Murray. We're ready to bring you all the action as we cover the complete 49th District Tournament, streaming to you live on our PRTC TV Facebook page and YouTube channel. Going to be with you tonight, which is the Monday, February 21st. We'll also go to Tuesday and Wednesday, the 22nd and 23rd, and then on Friday, the 25th, will be the championship games. Hunter Carroll, it is that time of the year when we get down to the top seeds are wanting to prove why they are the top seeds, and your lower seeds are looking to pull the upset. It's elimination. This is a loser leave town, your season's over type thing, and this is what we play to all year to get to this point, is these elimination games and let the cream of the crop rise up.
Yes, it's that point in the year where, like you said, the top seed is the top seed wanting to prove why they're the top dog. You got your bottom seeds wanting to pull off the upset. Another thing, too, it's that time of the year where it's survive and advance. Anybody's number, anybody's given night, you can get upset. Just takes one game and your season's over with.
32 minutes of basketball, absolutely anything can happen, and we've seen that. Tonight we're going to be bringing you the Redbird OBI doubleheader. The girls will start here in just a couple of minutes, and then the boys will follow. In this particular game, it would be a big favorite to the Redbird Lady Cardinals, but in the next game, it will flip to the other side, and OBI will be the favorite in the boys contest. Tomorrow night will feature a Jackson County and Clay County doubleheader, and we don't know exactly when it would have ever happened, but in the games tomorrow night, even though we are at Clay County High School, both the Jackson County boys and girls games, these girls teams are both favored to win. The girls by a lot, and the boys are also favored to win. Have to go back quite a few years to accomplish that.
Yes, absolutely. It's one of those things, though. But like we said, even though people would consider Jackson County the favorite, anything can happen on any given night. Anybody can have anybody's number.
And oftentimes it just takes one player getting hot.
It just takes one player. It takes, a lot of times, honestly, too, it just takes one quarter. I'm sure there's games you can think back of. One thing that kind of game sticks out to me was a couple years ago, a young freshman by the name of Jacob Curry getting really hot against a Jackson County team. Really, a freshman, not really was a key player for that team, but hadn't really evolved yet to the player he went on to be. But he really kind of set the tone for Clay County that night and was able to run away with the victory there.
So tonight, OBI Redbird. Then tomorrow night, it'll be Jackson County and Clay County doubleheader. Girls game at 6, boys game at 7:30. On Wednesday, it will be North Laurel boys and girls taking on the winner of these two games. Girls game again at 6, boys at 7:30. And then on Friday night, we will have the championship games, which will feature the winners from the brackets of both sides. Region tournament starts next week, so we are right in the thick of tournament time. All the girls' action happening around the region. We'll tell you more about that here in just a few minutes, about the other districts that are playing. All the boys' action in the other districts start tomorrow night. OBI and Redbird about to take the floor, and we're going to step away for a quick break and come back. We'll get you starting lineups and get the 2022 49th District Basketball Tournament underway from Clay County High School. This is PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
It's been a tough year, and PRTC is here to help by providing the Affordable Connectivity Program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, PRTC may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by up to $30 a month, one discount per household. Visit acpbenefit.org to learn more and see if you qualify. PRTC, keeping you connected.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 gigabyte of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 gigabyte of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
Just like anything else in life, yard maintenance takes planning. So before I do any digging on my property, I contact 811.
You might be thinking, Tim, it's just a fence. I think I can handle it.
But trust me, you got to call 811. You might think, don't you own a company that teaches self-defense to people? Shouldn't you be able to install a mailbox? You might think that, but still contact 811. You would think that if you were a Green Beret sniper and a UFC fighter, that you could plant some flowers on your own. Trust me, always contact 811 before you dig.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Welcome back to Clay County High School in Manchester for the opening round of the 2022 49th District Basketball Tournament here on PRTC TV. Opening round features the OBI Lady Mountaineers and the Redbird Lady Cardinals. Let's get our starting lineups first of all for the OBI Lady Mountaineers. A record of 1-25 on the season under head coach Jacinta Oliveira. They will start number 2, Jasmine Kajan Supawachra. Number 11 is Ava Kajan Supawachara. Number 5 is Foz Chong Prasertsak. Number 12, Charity Carpenter. And number 25 is Gracia Mivador. I will help you at halftime with those.
I appreciate that.
All right.
It will be needed.
OBI won the first game of the season over Cordia, but has since lost 25 in a row. Now for the Redbird Lady Cardinals under head coach Clifford Berry. A record of 7-18 on the year, fresh off a 1-point win over Middlesboro this past Friday. They will start number 14. She leads them in pretty much every offensive category. Alyssa Gibson averages 21 points a game. She's made 53 pointers, shoots 70% from the free throw line, and averages 7 rebounds per game. Number 0 is Liberty Taylor. She has 67 threes on the year, averaging 12 points a game, and shoots 94% from the free throw line. Number 1, Haley Jackson. Number 24, Paige Gibson. And number 30 is Mackenzie Lawson. OBI's leading scorer, I'm not sure exactly how this played out, but she played 4 games and averaged 17 points per game, but is no longer with the team. I'm not sure if that is because of injury or what, but we'll see which team advances on to play North Laurel in the semifinal round on Wednesday night. Taylor Daly was that young lady's name. Redbird controls the tip, and they'll get the first possession. That is number 1, Haley Jackson on the point. Gives it to Alyssa Gibson. Looks like OBI is in a zone.
Little 1-2-2. Into 3-2, looks like.
Shot is up and no good by Redbird, and the rebound to OBI. The miss was by number 30, Mackenzie Lawson. Top of the key jumper is good. Actually, free throw line jumper is good by Jasmine Kajan Superwachera, and OBI scores first. Number 30, Mackenzie Lawson, ball overhead. That's Taylor for a 3. That one's no good. And the rebound to OBI's number 25, Mivador. Number 12, Charity Carpenter with the basketball at the top of the key. Here's a free throw line jumper, almost rolled in again. Pretty much the same spot as the earlier jumper. That was actually Ava. Down low, number 30, up and in. Nice feed inside to Lawson, and that evens the score at 2. Going to refer to number 2 by her first name, Jasmine. Number 11 is going to be referred to by her first name, Ava. And number 5 is going to be referred to by her first name, Foz. That is Jasmine with the basketball right now. And over to Foz. Jasmine goes across the three-point line, and it's tipped by Taylor, but OBI gets it back. Wing jumper is no good by number 11, Ava. And the rebound to OBI. Here comes number 14, Gibson, the other way. Long two-pointer is short. And OBI doing a good job on the defensive glass. 2 minutes played, approaching the 6-minute mark. Down low, they find number 5. That's Foz, wide open, but she has her shot blocked. I believe that was Gibson on the block. And we've got a timeout called by Redbird, an early timeout called by Coach Clifford Berry. We'll keep it right here. North Laurel has won the last 4 49th District tournaments. Won it in 21, 20, 19, and 18. Before that, Clay County had a really long stretch. I believe it was about, I'm not exactly sure, but I think it was about 15 years they won the district in a row. North trying to do it for the 5th time in a row. Winner will advance on to the 13th region tournament next week at the arena in Corbin.
Yep, and one thing too, Brian, is what some people might not know is how much of a boost you get if you can win your district.
Well, you just ride some confidence in there, man. You know, and that's the right time of the year to get your confidence.
Yes.
OBI with the ball out of the timeout. That's Jasmine. Over to number 12, Charity Carpenter. Shot is no good, and the rebound to Taylor for Redbird. Ahead to Gibson. Gibson will stop at the elbow and shoot the 3. That one's short. And the rebound to number 12, Charity Carpenter. Even at 2. We've played 2.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Number 11, quick shot. That one is short off the hand of Ava. And Haley Jackson this time with the rebound for Coach Berry's Lady Cardinals. Gibson trying to feed it down low for Lawson, but overthrew her and intercepted by the Lady Mountaineers. Here comes Carpenter the other way for OBI. Quick 3 is good. That'll be a 3-pointer off the hand of Charity Carpenter, and OBI with the early 3-point lead. Two teams met earlier in the season with Redbird winning. It's number 1, Jackson with the jumper. It's no good, and the rebound to OBI's number 2, Jasmine. Ball thrown to Carpenter, number 12. Now Ava tried to throw it down low to Mivador. It was intercepted, but OBI gets it back. Carpenter going to try another 3. That one's good as well. Charity Carpenter heating up here in the first quarter for OBI. On the other end, shot is up, no good by Gibson. Rebound by Gibson, the other Gibson, Paige Gibson. Here's a three-pointer from the wing, is no good by Jackson. And the rebound to Mivador for OBI, but she's called for traveling. Two teams met back on December 2nd of last year, and Redbird won handily at OBI by 42 points, 78-36. And then on January 24th of this year, they played at Redbird, and Redbird beat them by 42, 63-21.
Redbird really seems kind of flat right now.
Playing a little tight.
Yeah, little.
But listening to those scores where Redbird won by 30 or 40 points in the two earlier matchups makes the 8-2 lead by OBI pretty impressive for the Lady Mountaineers. That ball is stolen by Liberty Taylor, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Redbird will retain possession. In the earlier matchups, OBI only able to muster 36 in one game and 21 in the other game. So they've got 8 points here in the first 4 minutes. Shot down low by Lawson is no good, and the rebound to OBI. I believe they've gotten just about every defensive rebound. But then it's stolen by number 1, Jackson, in backcourt. Taylor over to Gibson. Gibson going to take the three-pointer. That one's no good. She's 0 for 3. Rebound to Mivador for the Lady Mountaineers. In transition, trying to throw it across to her teammate. That was Ava trying to find Foz, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cardinals, and Ava will inbound. Gets it into Mivador, and it's knocked away, or she might have bounced it off her foot. Going the other way, number 1, Haley Jackson with a nice bucket in transition, and Redbird closes the lead down to 4.
And maybe that turnover right there might spark Redbird, and like we said, just winning pretty handily the first 2 games. Seems very tight so far.
And it's OBI continues to nail the 3. That is number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachara. She's got 5, down low, up and in. Quick shot by Lawson with a nice entry pass down low into her. 11-6, OBI by 5. Throws it down to Mivador. Here's a jumper from the top, is good by number 11, Ava Kajan Superwachara. 13-6, Lady Mountaineers. Gibson over to Jackson. Jackson's jumper, no good. It's going to be saved in, or almost saved in, but Jasmine not able to keep it from going out of bounds, and Redbird will get it back. Number 22, Maddie Napier, checked in during the timeout. She's going to trigger it in for the Lady Cardinals. 2:05 left here in the first quarter. Gibson getting a lot of attention over there, as her stats would justify that. Liberty Taylor out top. Knocked away nicely. Number 2, Jasmine with the knockaway. Here comes Carpenter, Charity Carpenter, number 12. Jumper from the free throw line. Ava couldn't get it to fall. Rebound is knocked around and picked up by Redbird's number 1, Jackson, trying to get a bucket in transition. Can't get it to fall. Gibson back up, can't get it to fall. And Ava with the rebound. So Redbird ice cold here in this first quarter. Here's a jumper from the wing. That is going to be from the elbow, rather. That was Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. That's her second three of the quarter. She's got 8 points. 16-6 OBI. Redbird with the missed shot. That was Taylor missing from the left side, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Haley Jackson, her first and the team's first. First foul wished on either team. We almost went the entire first quarter without a foul being called. 51 seconds left in the first period. OBI shooting the basketball with confidence.
They're shooting it very well, and one of those the team's very dangerous when they go out playing with nothing to lose.
Pass was knocked away, and King comes up with it for Redbird on the other end, up and in. Nice job there by Alyssa Gibson. And that's the first points for Alyssa Gibson on the night. Almost shut her out for the entire first quarter, a player averaging over 21 points a game. Redbird playing some stickier defense here. Number 23 with the jumper. It is going to be no good. That was Savannah Kraft who had recently checked in. We're down to 15 seconds, and Alyssa Gibson going to hold for the final shot for the Lady Cardinals. Down to 5 seconds. I'm not sure if Redbird knows how much time is left. Taylor going to shoot an NBA three, and that one's no good at the horn. And OBI with a really strong first quarter, and at the end of one, they lead by 8 over the Redbird Lady Cardinals, 16-8. Second quarter straight ahead. Stay tuned for more of the 49th District Basketball Tournament on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
The OBI Lady Mountaineers nailed 4 threes in that first quarter to give them a 8-point lead as we start the second quarter. Lady Mountaineers 16, the Redbird Lady Cardinals 8 here on PRTC TV. 2 threes by Jasmine Kajan Superwachara and a couple threes as well from Charity Carpenter for OBI. Redbird, I think they were about 0 of 7 in the first quarter on three-pointers. Knocked away nicely by Redbird on the entry pass, and we're going to have a backcourt foul. That was going to go against number 11, Ava Kajan Superwachara.
Kajan Superwachara, that's her first, team first.
If you are interested, that is a 17-letter last name.
Oh, fun fact for the day, folks.
16-8, OBI on top by 8. We're early on here in this second quarter. Winner will face North Laurel on Wednesday. Jackson had the three, didn't take it.
One thing here, Brian, I think Gibson needs to really kind of establish herself and take over here in this second quarter to get Redbird back in this game.
Here's a three by number 22. That's no good, off the hand of Maddie Napier, and the rebound to number 12, Charity Carpenter. Yeah, Gibson and Taylor combined have made 117 threes on the season. And they are ice cold here in the first quarter thus far. Here's an air ball off the hand of number 23, Kraft, and Redbird heading the other way. Gibson going to try a long three. This one's well short, though. Rebound goes back into the hands of Redbird. Can't get it to fall, and Carpenter comes up with the loose ball. Number 12, Charity Carpenter into front court. Number 11 with the jumper. That one's no good, off the hand of Ava Kajan Superwachara. Here comes Alyssa Gibson the other way. Taylor for a long two-pointer. That one's no good. Offensive rebound by Jackson. Here's Gibson with the jumper, and she finally got it to go. And Gibson's a player now. She gets hot. She's streaky, and she can really put on a lot of points on the board in a hurry. Here's Carpenter for 3 more. That one rattles out. Number 25 able to get her hand on it for OBI, Mivador, but Gibson ends up with a rebound for the Lady Cardinals. Splits two defenders. Left-handed shot is no good. We got a Lady Mountaineer foul, and Gibson will go to the free throw line.
The foul's on Kraft. That's her first, team second.
Savannah Kraft picks up her first and the team's second. Gibson, a 70% free throw shooter on the year. She's been there quite a bit this season. That one's good. 16-11 OBI. Gibson on the season, 123 of 177 on free throws. Leads them in rebounding as well. And second to Taylor on three-point shots. Second one is no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds back to OBI. First free throws of the game for either team. Oh, Redbird got it back, okay. Gibson gets the inbounds pass, can't get it to fall, and it's going to go out of bounds. Who they going to say it went to? Back to OBI this time.
But that's kind of what we're talking about too, is Gibson kindly rattling off, what, 4 or 5 points right there, just right back to back, kindly getting hot and getting Redbird right back in this game.
She's a game changer for sure. Errant pass, but Carpenter able to get it. Mividor trying to move down low, and she's going to be fouled on the free throw and go to the free throw line.
The foul's on Napier. That's her first, team second.
Redbird trying to return to the 13th region tournament. They went back in 2019. I haven't seen how long it's been for the OBI Lady Mountaineers, but I know it's been quite some time.
I can't
remember going?
Nope.
But anything can happen.
Anybody on any given night.
And we're going to get a substitution in for Redbird, number 24. Paige Gibson checks in. Mividor's second free throw is good, so she gets 1 of 2. 17-11. That's the first points for OBI here in this second quarter. Redbird has 3. They're all by Gibson.
One thing to watch too there, Brian, is Gibson seems like she might be battling some kind of hamstring injury. Just noticed her there. She just come out. That's something that is going to have to be probably a big key factor here in the future.
Oh, no doubt. And she checked out to tend to herself in some form or fashion, to her left or right knee, rather. So that definitely could be a factor. Napier with it, number 22. Gibson trying to check back in, next dead ball. It's Taylor with it. Here's a 3 by number 22. It is rolling in. Maddie Napier nails the first 3 of the game for Redbird, and just like that, they're right back in it, 17-14. Lead cut down to 3. Carpenter, free throw line jumper is a little bit too long. Mividor runs down the rebound, though. Number 11 with the shot. It's no good from Ava. Back up again, no good. Mividor gets the rebound. Shot is up and in this time by Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. She's got 10. And we've got a timeout called on the floor. That is going to be a full timeout called on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Oneida Baptist Institute 19, Redbird 14, 4:20 left before halftime. Stay tuned for more of the 49th District Basketball Tournament from Clay County High School next on PRTC TV.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC, it's all about you.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left before intermission. It is 19-14. The OBI Lady Mountaineers with a 5-point lead over the Redbird Lady Cardinals here on PRTC TV, your exclusive home for the entire 49th District Basketball Tournament. 2 games tonight. We're coming to you if you're joining us on tape delay. We are on Monday, February 22nd, streaming live to our PRTC TV Facebook page and YouTube channel. We'll have OBI Redbird doubleheader tonight. Tomorrow night it'll be Clay County and Jackson County doubleheader, 6 and 7:30, girls at 6, boys at 7:30. And then on Wednesday, it'll be North Laurel taking on the winner of these two games. Again, girls at 6 and boys at 7:30. Take Thursday night off and then come back on Friday for the championship games. I believe those are also at 6 and 7:30. Redbird with the basketball out of the timeout. Gibson back in there after the brief break. She's not favoring that knee, but
still seems kind of, she doesn't seem to be favored. I can't tell if it's a knee or a hamstring.
Nice move down low. Can't get the shot to fall. It's going to go out of bounds, though, off of OBI back to Redbird. Number 30, Mackenzie Lawson, checking back in. Napier set to inbound. Gets it down low. Turnaround shot, nice there by Lawson. Lawson, who had just checked in, she leads Redbird with 6 points, and it's back down to a 3-point lead for OBI, 19-16. Alyssa Gibson saw the pass coming. She should have an easy one on the other end. Gibson has got 7, and we're down to a 1-point lead for OBI, 19-18 with 3:40 left, and we've got a timeout on the floor, I believe, called by OBI. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here for this one. OBI Redbird boys will follow this one at 7:30 tonight. Region tournament, 13th regional tournament, going to be next week. And, of course, the week after that, I believe, is the girls' state tournament, and then the boys, I believe, usually follow that one. All these teams competing to go all the way to the state level. You know, I always wished that they would take the teams from the states and find some way to seed them with RPI and have a national high school champion.
Yeah, that kind of always seems to be interesting. Seems like they do it more with the prep schools, you know, your Montverdes and stuff. But I'm like you, I think it'd be really cool to be able to find an RPI with your teams like that, and it's every state champion, or even every state champion and every state runner-up.
And you could seed them by RPI.
Yep.
You could even do super regionals and do like a southeastern region and a northwest region. Charity Carpenter almost has her pocket picked from behind, and then it's knocked away. Good steal by Napier for Redbird. Redbird with an opportunity to take the lead here for the first time in the game, and that shot is no good, though, by Lawson. And the rebound to Mivador for OBI. Carpenter walks it up. 3:12 left here in the first half, and what we got?
Blood?
Must have some blood.
One thing, though, too, that I kind of like to add on that I kind of wish they would do is, and people probably take some backlash over this, but I'd like to see them do the state tournament different, like they do more in the football of your 1A, 2A,
Yes.
3A, 4A, 5A, as far as just because, you know, with football, it's 5A, 6A, however high it goes versus
6.
6A versus all 6A when it gets to the state. And I'd like to see that with high school sports and basketball, both girls and boys, just because I think it would be better for kids, and it's more opportunities for different schools to go based off people with the same amount of number of kids in their school.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I know that, you know, they try to do at least the All-A for the smaller schools in boys and girls high school basketball. But there's a flip side to every coin. You know, you look at these schools that are football schools that are ranked by enrollment, and a lot of times it creates some pretty long road trips.
Yeah.
You end up going a long way to play schools of your similar size. But I do agree with you, when you get to the state level, you could group them by enrollment and take them on up, and it would be more of an even matchup.
Yeah.
I know Jackson County being in 3A, a small 3A school, they may be reclassified down to a 2A. I think we're really close between 2 and 3. But even being in that 3A, sometimes we play schools from, as we say in Appalachia, a fur piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, looks like we have got the blood off the floor. 19-18. OBI's led the entire way. They are trying to snap a 25-game losing streak this season. Carpenter with the three. That one's no good. Rebound ran down by number 1, Jackson, for Redbird. And gives it up to Liberty Taylor, and she'll bring it up. Jackson over to Gibson. Corner three is no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Redbird, back to OBI. So Redbird's had a couple of opportunities here recently to take the lead, but could not convert.
Redbird with OBI with a bigger lineup.
Alyssa Gibson with the steal, puts it up and in, and the foul. So Alyssa Gibson coming to life. She's got 7 points in the quarter, 9 for the game. That's the first lead of the night for Redbird with 2:36 left here in the second quarter.
Team third. At the line, shooting one, Gibson.
So Gibson will try to complete the three-point play. And that one is in and out. Rebound to Mividor for OBI.
I feel like she's got every defensive rebound tonight, Brian.
OBI has owned the defensive glass. Carpenter started to pass it, and the bank is open late. That's Charity Carpenter with her third three of the game. She has 9 points.
She chose to fake it, then make the shot. Instead of the fake the pass, make a pass.
She faked the pass and banked the three in, and Redbird misses the three on their end, and the ball clangs off the rim and goes straight out of bounds untouched.
You gotta believe.
Here's a three-pointer from the right elbow by number 23, Kraft. It's no good. The rebound to Redbird. Here comes Alyssa Gibson the other way. Number 22 from 15. That one's no good off the hand of Napier. Rebound to number 11, Ava. Kajan Superwachara. Carpenter across the timeline. Tries to bank it from the wing. It's no good. Gibson with the rebound, and she's in transition. Goes right around her defender and puts it up and in.
Basket by Gibson.
And we're tied at 22 with 1:25 left here in the first half.
Really making her presence known here in the second quarter. Seems like she woke up.
22 apiece as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Number 23 for three. That one's too strong from Savannah Kraft. And the rebound to Haley Jackson for the Lady Cardinals. Here's Taylor for a three. That was good. First points of the night for Liberty Taylor. And Redbird up by 3, 25-22. 45 seconds left in the first half. Carpenter gets the screen. Over to Ava, knocked away. Good defense by the Lady Cardinals. Gibson picks up the loose ball. Nice move by Gibson to lose her defender, but can't get it to fall. Here's Taylor for three more. That one's good as well. Liberty Taylor nails Redbird's third three of the quarter. Now they're up by 6, 28-22. 12 seconds left in the first half. Here's Kraft for three again. That one's no good. Mividor had the rebound for a moment. OBI runs it down to 3 seconds. Carpenter shoots the three. That one's too strong. And we are at halftime. So Redbird comes to life in that second quarter, and they take a 6-point lead into the locker room at halftime. It's the Redbird Lady Cardinals 28 and the OBI Lady Mountaineers 22. We'll come back. We've got halftime with Hunter. We'll preview the rest of the 49th District Tournament and get you set for the second half. Stay tuned to your exclusive home of the 49th District Tournament from Clay County High School, PRTC TV.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to go to work with a diverse, skilled, and dedicated workforce. We now have a prime 22-acre construction-ready location just off the newly constructed Highway 30 and only 18 miles from I-75. Close enough, yet far enough. We're Kentucky's advanced manufacturing hub.
Okay, bye.
You know, your dad and I are thinking about dropping the home phone service.
Really, Mom? Have you thought this through?
Yeah, we were just thinking that.
About dropped calls, or dead cell phone batteries, or not being able to use the phones we have all over the house?
Well, we weren't thinking about all that.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision, Mom.
There are a lot of good reasons to have home phone service, and when you keep your service with PRTC, it's a great value. Think it through, then contact PRTC.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Well, through one quarter of play, it was certainly looking like the OBI Lady Mountaineers might pull a big upset tonight, but Redbird really came to life in that second quarter, and they have a 6-point lead at halftime. Redbird 28 and OBI 22 here on PRTC TV, your exclusive video streaming home to the 49th District Basketball Tournament here at Clay County High School. OBI outscored Redbird 16-8 in that first quarter with 4 3-pointers, 2 by Jasmine Kajan Superwachera and 2 by Charity Carpenter. Alyssa Gibson got hot in that second quarter, as did Liberty Taylor. Liberty Taylor with 6 points and Alyssa Gibson with 9 in that quarter. Redbird outscored OBI 20-6 in a decisive second quarter to take that 6-point lead into halftime. These two teams playing for the right to take on top-ranked North Laurel on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, and that would be a monster upset if one of these two teams could do that. But playing the right to extend your season by at least one more game are the OBI Lady Mountaineers and Redbird Lady Cardinals. Let's get our Hunter with halftime show underway, find out how we got here statistically, both team and individual. Take it away, my friend.
We'll start with Redbird's individual. You had Haley Jackson with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Number 2, 22, Maddie Napier with 3 points. Number 0, Liberty Taylor with 6 points. Number 30, Mackenzie Lawson with 6 points. And then you had Alyssa Gibson, who led Redbird with 11 points, and she had 6 rebounds as well. Then we'll go to OBI's individuals. You had number 11, which was
Ava Kajan Superwachera
with 4 points. And if you go to number 2, Jasmine
Kajan Superwachera
with 8 points. And number 25, Gracie Mividor, she only had 1 point, but she had 10 rebounds there in the first half.
Windex.
And then Carpenter, number 12, Charity Carpenter, had 9 points. She led OBI with that, and she also had 6 rebounds. Then if you go to their team stats, Redbird shot 9 of 23 for 39% from 2, compared to OBI's 3 of 13 for 23%. OBI shot 5 of 11 for 3 for 45%, compared to Redbird's 3 of 12 for 25%. Redbird girls shot 1 of 3 for 33% from the free throw line, compared to Onita's 1 of 2 for 50%. OBI girls had 21 team rebounds. 18 of those were defensive, compared to Redbird's 17. Redbird only had 2 turnovers compared to OBI's 12.
OBI really fighting the turnover bug, and also really, the threes just weren't falling there in that second quarter. Didn't take as many in the second quarter as well, because Redbird adjusted their defense to kind of close off that top of the key spot for Charity Carpenter, who beat them 3 times on three-pointers. But it was a tale of 2 quarters by no stretch of the imagination, as OBI really controlled the first quarter, but then Redbird really came back and took control in that second quarter. We mentioned these two teams played earlier in the year, with Redbird having decisive victories in both games. It was the most recent contest between OBI and Redbird was last month, January 24th, almost a month to the day, when Redbird beat them 63-21. And OBI has already scored more points in this game than they did that entire game. And then back on December the 2nd, Redbird won 78-36. That's a 42-point win. On both occasions, both wins were by 42 points. So OBI and Coach Oliveira deserves quite a bit of credit for coming into this gymnasium and being within 6 at halftime and being right in this one still yet.
Yeah, and like you said, too, with kind of the tail of the quarters, OBI was 4 of 4 from behind the three-point line there in the first quarter, which really, like you said, kept them in the game, really kept their foot on the gas, making those shots. And then in the second quarter, they were 1 of 7. So it's kind of the tale of 2 quarters. I think Redbird did a very good job at taking away the middle there, the free throw line for Oneida. Seems like that Carpenter was just dribbling across the timeline, throwing it right around the charity strike, and then it was multiple different OBI players that were finding the open girl, and they were making outside shots. I think Redbird did a good adjustment at kind of like picking up that pressure, forcing Carpenter to make quicker decisions, which led to more turnovers like we saw there in the second quarter.
Yeah, OBI had quite a few more turnovers, as you said, than Redbird did, but Redbird just didn't shoot the ball very well, really in either quarter. They shot it better in the second quarter than in the first quarter. We'll see what happens in the second half. After this game, it will be Redbird and OBI boys, and both these two teams are playing for the right, if you want to call it the right, to play top-ranked North Laurel on Wednesday night. So tomorrow night, Clay and Jackson doubleheader at 6 and 7:30. Wednesday, North Laurel boys and girls doubleheader against the winner of these two games. And Friday will be the championship games at 6 and at 7:30. We'll step away for a break and come back with the third quarter straight ahead. At the half, it is Redbird 28 and Oneida Baptist Institute 22. Third quarter straight ahead on PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
It's been a tough year, and PRTC is here to help by providing the Affordable Connectivity Program to qualifying customers. If anyone in your household qualifies for certain government benefits, PRTC may be able to reduce your current broadband bill by up to $30 a month, 1 discount per household. Visit acpbenefit.org to learn more and see if you qualify. PRTC, keeping you connected.
Just about to start the second half of this one between the OBI Lady Mountaineers and the Redbird Lady Cardinals. You are watching live streaming coverage exclusively here on PRTC TV of the entire 49th District Basketball Tournament for 2022 here at Clay County High School. Coming to you live on this Monday, February 21st. The boys game between these same two schools will follow this one. Redbird girls highly favored coming into this one. And in the boys game, it will be the exact opposite. OBI will be the favored team in the nightcap.
Really liking what Coach Hibbert's done there with the boys program. Feel like he's got them in the right direction.
Yeah, they're really kind of getting on the map, so to speak. Of course, both these schools are faith-based schools, and Redbird a Christian school and OBI a Christian school. Here's a shot from the wing. It's no good from Gibson. The rebound into Redbird's Haley Jackson's hands, and she's fouled on the putback. The foul's going to go into Ava Kajan Superwachera. Her second, team's first.
Team first. At the line, shooting two, Jackson.
Haley Jackson going to shoot two. That one's good. Her first free throw of the night. Redbird 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Misses the second one. Second rebound, though, by number 21, Briley King. She can't get it to fall. Now there's a fight for the loose ball, and it's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to favor OBI. So Jackson gets 1 of 2, expanding the lead for Redbird out to 7. And Carpenter going to bring it up for the Lady Mountaineers. Carpenter an open three. That one's too short. Rebound to number 21, King, for Redbird, and Redbird in transition. Here comes Alyssa Gibson from 10. That one's good. Alyssa Gibson with 13 to lead all scorers, and the lead out to 9 for Redbird.
Really nice move there by Gibson, seeing that she didn't have the numbers with the nice stop and pop 10-footer.
Mid-range jumper, almost a lost art in high school basketball. And they're collapsing nicely on Carpenter when he tries to shoot that three-pointer. We got traveling called on number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. Dangerous territory here for the OBI Lady Mountaineers as Redbird trying to expand the lead out to double figures, and they do. Mackenzie Lawson with a nice jumper in the paint. She's got 8. It's out to an 11-point lead. Carpenter is going to be fouled. Might have got bailed out by that foul because I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but gets the contact from number 21, King. She'll get a couple of free throws.
Team first. At the line, shooting two,
Carpenter trying to get into double figures. She's the leading scorer for OBI on the night. The free throw is good. Number 32 going to check in. That's Emily Wagers, and she's replacing Foz Chong Prasertsak. Carpenter going to get a second free throw. And that one's also good. So OBI 3 of 4 from the free throw line on the night. And that trims the lead back down to 9 at 33-24. Can't leave Taylor open. She will make you pay. Third 3 of the night for Liberty Taylor. She's made 70 of them on the season. 36-24. Number 11 with the jumper. That is Ava. It is no good. Rebound to Lawson. Outlet to Taylor. Taylor left open again.
Same spot.
Missed that one, though. And it's going to go out of bounds off the hand of number 25, Mivador. And Redbird will get it back. Briley King going to trigger it in for Coach Clifford Berry's Lady Cardinals. Inbound to Gibson. Gibson off the window and good. Redbird has outscored OBI 10-2 here in this third quarter, 38-24 as they expand their biggest lead out to 14. Under 6 to go in the third. Mivador. And that's going to go out of bounds as I'm not quite sure if that shot was partially blocked by Lawson or it just came out of Mivador's hands in a way she didn't want it to. Wagers got a hand on it before it went out of bounds.
Seemed very kind of puzzled there. Didn't know if she wanted to shoot it or pass it.
Gibson penetrates and draws the foul on OBI's number 32, Emily Wagers, her first, team second. So after only 2 points in the first quarter, Alyssa Gibson has got 15 now. And that free throw rolling in. 16 for Alyssa Gibson. Wagers checks out, and number 23, Kraft, checks back in for OBI.
Gibson really kind of woke up there after that first quarter. Seems like kind of like we talked about of how she can get going in a hurry.
Gibson was 6 in the quarter. She had 9 in the second quarter. Now has 17. 40-24. Number 2 with the jumper. That one's in and out off the hand of Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. Alyssa Gibson with the rebound. Gibson crossover, hands off to Taylor. Can't get the 3 off. Jackson throws it down low. Nice feed
nice
up
power
and in.
dribble.
Mackenzie Lawson put the ball on the floor with some emphasis. She's got 10, only averages 6, so she's having a good night.
Yeah, I really like two there by Lawson, making that one dribble. Seems like sometimes it's your post players on boys and both girls side like take 3 or 4 dribbles, really making themselves accountable for a double team right there. But Lawson just one nice hard power dribble up and in.
Carpenter can't get the shot off, down low to Mivador. Mivador in traffic, can't get it off. Here's a shot by number 2, Jasmine, but it's an air ball. And the rebound to Taylor. Gibson thought about the 3, not going to take it. Cross-court pass over to Taylor. Good feed down low, up and in by number 30, Mackenzie Lawson again. She's got 12. To show you how much Redbird has owned everything since the first quarter. And we got a timeout on the floor. Let's see if this is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. But since the end of the first quarter, to give you an idea of how much this is swung from one side to the other, Redbird has outscored OBI 36-8 since this first quarter.
Yeah, they've really, like we said, Kenley. OBI seems like they might have given their best punch there in the first quarter. Had the cold second quarter, and really Redbirds, ever since they took that lead, they've not looked back, keeping their foot on the gas, being the aggressor. Gibson really woke up in the second quarter, and she's not missed stride here in the third.
They have outscored OBI 16-2 in the first half of this third quarter, and OBI still without a field goal in this third period. Well, it looked like, OBI was deadly from the three-point line in that first quarter, making 4. I think that was about all they shot. It might have been 4 of 4 or 4 of 5. They didn't miss many.
Yeah, they were 4 or 5 there in the first quarter, and then 2 of 8 from the two-point land. The three really kept them in it.
Thrown away by number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachera, and Alyssa Gibson with the steal. Taylor for 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound, though, off a couple of hands, into the hands of Alyssa Gibson. Jackson shot is up, no good. Rebound to Mivador for OBI. Here comes Charity Carpenter the other way. And that shot well short. Good defense by Redbird. Gibson on the other end puts it off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound from 15. That one's too short. And Carpenter with the rebound for the Lady Mountaineers. 44-24. Redbird has taken charge of this one. Steal. That's Taylor. She'll have an easy one on the other end.
Basket by Taylor.
She's got 11.
Taking 3 Lady Cardinals in double figures tonight as well. Been a very balanced attack.
46-24. Carpenter tried to throw it down to Mivador, but it's intercepted by number 24, Paige Gibson. And Alyssa Gibson brings it up. Taylor over to Jackson. Gibson's got the open three. That one's no good. She hasn't shot the ball especially well tonight from the three-point line. Hasn't had one to fall all night, but still has 17. Down low, trying to get it to Mividor, but it's intercepted by Alyssa Gibson, and Gibson is fouled from behind by Mividor. I think they was going to call it for a moment. Crescia Mividor with her first, team's third. Only had a total of 7 fouls called in the entire game. 5 on OBI and 2 on Redbird. Neither one of these teams dress a whole lot of players. 8 for Redbird and 9 for OBI.
Really letting them play.
Oh, no doubt. Good feed down low. And can't get it to fall. Gets her own
Shoot it till you
rebound.
make
And
it.
back up and in. That is number 30, Lawson. She's having a whale of a game. She's got 14, 8 in the quarter. And Redbird has doubled up OBI 48-24. Nice move down low, up and in by number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. She's got 10. Second player in double figures for OBI. Carpenter leads them with 11. 48-26, Redbird by 22. We got a 30-second timeout called by Redbird. And we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. More straight ahead on PRTC TV.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 gigabyte of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 gigabyte of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, since the start of the second quarter, Redbird has not let their foot off the gas. They have outscored OBI by a bunch. And in this third quarter, they've outscored them 20-4. They have a 22-point lead here with 1:45 and counting left here in the third quarter. 48-26 Redbird over OBI on PRTC TV. Feed down low. Shot is no good by Lawson. Shot it a little bit too quick, and we got traveling called on Redbird on the rebound. OBI with only 3 field goals since the first quarter. They had 6 in the first quarter. Ball thrown away. Intercepted by Redbird. Ahead to Gibson. Off the glass and good.
Basket by Gibson.
19 for Alyssa Gibson as she approaches her season average of 21.6.
And she's a rebound away from a double-double.
Shot on the way is no good by number 5, that's Foz. Ahead to Gibson for an easy one. Nice pass down there by Taylor. Gibson with 10 in the quarter, 21 for the game, 52-26 Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, real nice job there by Taylor, like you said, just to add on with keeping her head up to the floor and finding the open player.
And number 5, Foz Chong Prasert sack. Misses the shot. It goes out of bounds back to Redbird. Number 30, Lawson, going to check out for Redbird to a nice hand from the crowd. Actually, no, it wasn't her that came out. I think it was 21 Briley King, yes. Yeah, Lawson still in there. Gibson misses from the wing, and number 1, Jackson, can't keep it from going out of bounds. It'll go back to OBI. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. OBI only with 1 field goal in the quarter. Carpenter, she had 9 points in the first half. Only 2 free throws here in the second half. Nice shot there by number 2. I believe that was Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. She's got 12.
I believe she's got all 4 points for OBI in this quarter.
She does. Lawson makes it at the buzzer for Redbird. She has 10 in the quarter. Her and Alyssa Gibson with 10 apiece, and Redbird continuing to pile it on. At the end of 3, it's the Lady Cardinals of Redbird 54, Lady Mountaineers of OBI 28. Fourth quarter coming up. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new Gigaspire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
Redbird outscores OBI 26-6 in that third period. They have a commanding 26-point lead, 54-28. Here's a jumper from Taylor, a three-pointer. It's no good, but Redbird gets the rebound, gets it back out to Alyssa Gibson. Gibson's got 21. Down low, shot is up and rolling in. Tried to rattle out, but Mackenzie Lawson just having a whale of a game. She's got 18, only averages just under 6.
That's kind of the district tournament magic like we were talking about. That one player kind of stepping up.
Pass is intercepted by number 30, Lawson. Taylor with it. Lawson going to try the 3. That one's well off the mark. Rebound to Mividor for OBI. She would get the Windex Award this game.
Yes.
She's had a ton of rebounds.
Yeah, she's made her presence known on the glass.
Jumper from number 23 is no good from Savannah Kraft, and Alyssa Gibson going to walk it up. Crossover dribble. Down low. Now out to Gibson, left elbow 3 is no good. Rebound back up and no good by Taylor. Tipped up, almost the tip up went in. It's going to go out of bounds off of OBI. It'll stay with the Lady Cards. Substitution coming in, number 5, Fong Chung Prasertsak. Replaces number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. Also Mividor coming out, and number 32, Wagers, checks in for Coach Oliveira. Inbound to Jackson. Now to Taylor. Gibson throws it down low. Can't get the shot off. Back out to Alyssa for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Redbird. Looked like she might have got fouled, but like you mentioned, they are letting them play. OBI heading the other way. Pass is almost thrown away. Nice save there. But it's going to go into backcourt. No, it does not. Nice job of hustling there by number 23, but it goes right into the hands of Redbird. They missed the first shot. Back up and in, though, by Liberty Taylor. Taylor having a good game. She's got 13. Average is 12, so she's over her average as well. Down low, they get it to Wagers, and her shot is off the mark, but we're going to get a foul called on Redbird. It's going to go against number 1, which is Haley Jackson. That'll be her second and the team's second.
Team second. At the line, shooting 2, Wagers.
So number 32, Emily Wagers, hasn't scored tonight, hasn't been to the free throw line either. 5:56, still a lot of time left. Free throw is too strong from Wagers. OBI is 3 of 5 from the line.
Not shot it very well there from the free throw line.
And we got a full timeout by the Redbird Lady Cardinals. You don't see very many timeouts in the middle of a couple of free throws, but nonetheless, Coach Clifford Berry wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break. Redbird in control, 58-28 here on PRTC TV.
Just like anything else in life, yard maintenance takes planning. So before I do any digging on my property, I contact 811.
You might be thinking, Tim, it's just a fence. I think I can handle it.
Trust me, you got to call 811. You might think, don't you own a company that teaches self-defense to people? Shouldn't you be able to install a mailbox? You might think that, but still contact 811. You would think that if you were a Green Beret sniper and a UFC fighter, that you could plant some flowers on your own? Trust me, always contact 811 before you dig.
OBI Lady Mountaineers only able to muster 6 points since halftime, while Redbird has responded with 30, and that is the current lead for Redbird, 30 points, 58-28 over the OBI Lady Mountaineers. 5:56 left in the game. Number 32, Emily Wagers, going back to the line to shoot her second free throw, and that one's short. Rebound to number 1, Haley Jackson for Redbird. Taylor with it, number 0. Brings it back out top and hands off to Alyssa Gibson. Gibson leads all scorers with 21 points on the night. Here's Gibson for a long two-pointer, and that one's good. 23 for Gibson. Actually got 18 for Mackenzie Lawson. She's had another great game for Redbird as well. Ball's knocked away by Taylor out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Lady Mountaineers. Number 2, Jasmine Kajan Superwachera inbounds. And knocked away, but picked back up by Jasmine. And we're going to have a reach-in foul, I believe, on number 1, Haley Jackson.
The foul's on Jackson. That's her second, team third.
Second on Jackson, team's third, non-shooting foul. Carpenter going to try a long 3, and that one's good. That is the 4th 3 of the game for Charity Carpenter. She's got 14, and that makes her the current leading scorer for the Lady Mountaineers. Step back 3 for Taylor is good. Liberty Taylor. 16 for Taylor. Here's a 3 by number 2. That is Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. It's off the mark. Gibson with another rebound.
I believe that's her 10th for a double-double.
Taylor going to try 3 more. That one's short. And the rebound going to go out of bounds off of OBI's Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. Going to get number 24 in there for Redbird. Replacing Jackson is Briley King. I believe that Mividor checked back in too for OBI. They inbound it to Lawson, and we've got inadvertent sounding of the whistle. Players were looking around. It's one of those times when you're the scorekeeper and you feel every eye in the gymnasium on you.
Yeah, you can see our scorekeeper there with her head down.
Yeah, I said an inadvertent whistle, inadvertent horn. Here's a 3 from Gibson. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of Redbird back to the Lady Mountaineers. So it certainly appears that Redbird will advance on to take on North Laurel on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Throw it down low to Mividor, and OBI going to throw it away as two sisters tried to pass to each other, Ava to Jasmine, but it goes out of bounds. Got number 1, Haley Jackson, bringing it up for Redbird. Off the glass, too strong. Rebound, though, to Lawson. Here's the jumper from the top by Gibson. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds back to OBI. Actually said Jackson was the one who brought it up, but it was number 0, Liberty Taylor. So neither team here in the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter able to find the basket too awful much. So Redbirds outscored OBI 9-3. Number 11 with the shot. It's no good. That's Ava Kajan Superwachera, but we're going to have a foul on Redbird.
The foul's on Taylor. That's her first,
was on Liberty Taylor, her first, team's fourth.
At the line, shooting 2, Kajan Suba Wachara.
So number 11, Ava, to the line. First trip tonight. She's got 4 points. Free throw is short. OBI has missed their last 3 free throws, all here in the fourth quarter. Number 10 checking out, number 22 checking in. That is Osborne going out, who had checked in recently, and Maddie Napier comes back in. Second free throw is good by number 11, Ava Kajan Superwachera. She's got 5. 4-minute mark. Redbird in control, 63-32. Taylor for 3. That one's good. That is the 5th 3 of the night for Liberty Taylor.
Got her with 19.
Yep, 19 points for Liberty Taylor. She's not too far behind Alyssa Gibson. The trio of Alyssa Gibson, Liberty Taylor, and Mackenzie Lawson have done rather well tonight. 18 for Lawson, got 23 for Gibson, and 19 for Taylor. So all 3 of those players have either got their averages tonight or more. Redbird looking for their 8th win on the season, and it certainly appears they are going to cruise to that. OBI in danger of losing their 26th consecutive game after winning their first game over Cordia for their lone win of the year. Reminder to you that PRTC TV is going to be your exclusive video streaming source for the entire 2022 49th District Tournament. Should have some really good games later on in the week. Some good matchups. We got Redbird and OBI's boys to follow this one tonight. Tomorrow night, it's going to be Clay County and Jackson County. The girls at 6 o'clock and the boys at 7:30. On Wednesday, it certainly appears that North Laurel will play Redbird at 6 o'clock in the girls' semifinal. And then the North Laurel boys, I think they're ranked 5th in the state, will play the winner of OBI and Redbird's boys at 7:30 on Wednesday. Championship games on Friday night, 6 and 7:30. We bring them to you live on our PRTC TV Facebook page and YouTube channel. So if you're watching the broadcast on this Monday, February 21st, make sure you share it with your friends and spread the word as we work hard here at PRTC to bring you the best local and regional high school sports. Out from the timeout, it is going to be Carpenter bringing it up. Down low to Mivador. One-handed shot, nice, but it's too short. And the rebound to Redbird. 66-32. Errant pass down low. I think Alyssa Gibson and one of her teammates weren't on the same wavelength. Number 24 checking in for, I think, the first time for OBI. That's Kiana Hauser.
I think so.
Charity Carpenter going to bring it up for the Lady Mountaineers. Down low, good feed. Number 11 with the shot. That's Ava Kajan Superwachera. Too strong. And Alyssa Gibson with the board. Taylor over to Alyssa Gibson. Inside out and thrown away. But they get it back. Up and in. So ball was deflected, but it went right into the hands of number 21, Briley King. She gets her first points of the night. And knocked away, but Taylor unable to keep it from going out of bounds, so OBI will retain possession. Number 14 checking in for OBI, replacing number 2. That is Kennedy Allen coming in for the first time, replacing Jasmine Kajan Superwachera. Inbound, Carpenter off the glass. It's no good. Looks like she might have got hacked in the act. And Gibson heading the other way for the Lady Cardinals. Here's a 3 from the right elbow, and that one is good. Maddie Napier with her second 3 of the game for her 6 points, and 71-32. We're under 2 minutes. Number 14 with the shot, and that one is no good. Actually went up over top of the backboard and hit one of the braces. It'll go back to Redbird. Maddie Napier set to trigger it in for Lady Cardinals. Well, it has certainly been all Redbird for the last 3 quarters of this one after OBI got out to a 16-8 lead. Trying to get it down low, knocked away by Mivador, and the steal from OBI. Now it's loose and picked up, though, by Redbird. Jackson over to Gibson. Gibson dribbles it back out. Just trying to eat the time away. Shot is up and no good from number 1, Haley Jackson, but she draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. Clock is running as we are over that 35-point limit.
At the line, shooting 2, Jackson.
Yeah, and one thing, too, Brian, for this OBI season, looks like it's coming to an end here tonight. Positives you can look at, though, is that first quarter. You know, when your coaching staff goes back here, and I'm sure they'll take a few weeks off to digest after the long season. But, you know, looking at that first quarter, what went right, seeing maybe trying to build off that for the future and kind of laying that foundation for the future.
Oh, yes. I mean, everybody was thinking that we were about to see an upset. 33 seconds left. Ball is knocked away. It's going to stay with OBI, though, off the hand of Redbird. Clock running, 25 seconds left, 72-32, Redbird by 40. Number 11, shot is well short. Rebound to OBI, and they lose it out of bounds. And that should do it. I would say that Redbird is just going to inbound it in last few seconds. Are going to shoot a last-second shot. And it is a final. Redbird improves to 8-18 on the season. OBI finishes out their season 1-26. The final, Redbird 72 and OBI 32. We'll take a break and come back with our final stats. Stay tuned for more coming up next on PRTC TV.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save. This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to go to work with a diverse, skilled, and dedicated workforce. We now have a prime 22-acre construction-ready location just off the newly constructed Highway 30 and only 18 miles from I-75. Close enough, yet far enough. We're Kentucky's advanced manufacturing hub.
Welcome back to PRTC TV. It is a final as Redbird with the 40-point win over OBI, 72-32 here at Clay County High School in the opening round of the 49th District Basketball Tournament. With me to my right is our PRTC TV player of the game, Alyssa Gibson. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Now, coming out, OBI's red hot. They were 4 or 5 from the three-point line there in that first quarter, had you down to 16-8. I know Coach Berry was talking to you guys about perimeter defense. Was that the focus as you saw OBI get out to the 8-point lead there in the first quarter?
Yeah, we really struggled at first, and he was telling us we got to play defense to win this game. And we couldn't hit a shot on offense either. Like, they were coming down, shooting, scoring, and we'd go down and we'd miss. They'd get the rebound. And that's what we were focused on, was playing defense and getting the rebounds.
Charity Carpenter had 3 3-pointers there in that first quarter there at the top of the key, but you saw the instant adjustment as soon as you guys were able to close off that top of the key lane. It really made a well of a difference, and you guys never looked back.
Yeah, I think once we started playing defense, they didn't score but about 10 points the second half, so that was really what helped us win tonight.
Now, rounding out a great career at Redbird Christian School, what has your time meant there for you? I know it's hard to fathom that we're only, 3 or 4 months away or 3 months away from graduation. What's your time been like at Redbird Christian as a senior?
I've got to play with my friends and play the sport I love for so long, and it's crazy to believe that I'm not going to get to play with them anymore or be at Redbird in general.
Now, the other Gibson girl, is that a sibling of yours?
Yeah, that's my sister. She's in 7th grade.
Well, you could also always, she's just in 7th grade?
Yeah.
So, you can always go back and root for her.
Yeah.
Right. 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Talk to us about what you're thinking, going into the next round. North Laurel's waiting for you, and North Laurel's a top-ranked team and all that. What is your coaching staff and your teammates? I can tell you guys are a tight-knit group going into a game like that where you're going to have to find 5 smooth stones and knock off the Giant.
Yeah, we know North Laurel is one of the best teams in the region. Like, they're beating everybody, and we know we have to play defense. Haley Valentine, Emily Sizemore, we know that they're going to score their points, and we have to play defense. And we got to work on hitting our shots too.
Well, good luck to you guys Wednesday night as you advance, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the region again this year with the big upset. Congratulations on the win and for being our PRTC TV player of the game.
Thank you.
Alyssa Gibson. And you can hand that headset off to Hunter Carroll. Hunter, come on back over. Thank you, Alyssa. We appreciate you. Alyssa with a big game tonight. She got off to a slow start, but really started piling on the points. 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Only had 2 points there in that first quarter, so she was a real big difference maker in this basketball game. Now, it's time for our final individual and team stats, and let's find out how we got to this 40-point win for Redbird with Hunter Carroll.
We'll start with the OBI Mountaineers. You'll go with number 11,
Ava John Superwachera
with 5 points. Then we'll go to number 25, Gracie
Mivador
with 1 point, but a very impressive 14 rebounds. Then you go to number 2.
That would be Jasmine Kajan Superwachara.
She had 12 points and 5 rebounds. Then number 12, Charity Carpenter, led OBI with 14 points and 7 rebounds. Then you go to Redbird. You had Haley Jackson with 4 points and 8 rebounds. Number 21, Riley King with 2 points. Number 22, Maddie Napier with 6 points. Liberty Taylor with 19 points. Then you go to number 30, Mackenzie Lawson with 18 points and 8 rebounds. And then our PRTC player of the game, Miss Alyssa Gibson, with 23 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Then if you go to your team stats, Redbird shot 23 of 50 for 46% from 2 compared to OBI's 5 of 25 for 20% for 2. OBI shot 6 of 14 for 43% from 3, but 4 of those come in the first quarter, Brian, compared to Redbird 7 of 28 for 25%. Redbird shot 5 of 9 for the free throw line for 56% compared to OBI's 4 of 8. OBI did have 30 team rebounds compared to Redbird's 40 team rebounds. And the big stat that stick out to me, Brian, is Redbird only had 5 turnovers compared to Oneta's 23.
Turnover is a big part of that game, and OBI just really cold shooting after that very impressive first quarter they had. Again, OBI's season ends at 1-26. Redbird advances on. They improved to 8-18. They'll take on the North Laurel Lady Jaguars on Wednesday night here at this same facility, Clay County High School, at 6 o'clock. And, of course, we are the exclusive video streaming home for the 2022 49th District Basketball Tournament. Again, the final, Redbird with a 40-point win over OBI, 72-32. That's going to do it for this broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. For Hunter Carroll, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Solfridge, this is Brian Murray. Another presentation of local and regional high school basketball here on PRTC TV.